gotta do it for yourself and have fun with it.
Hey Transworld, this is Heikki Sorsa.
And this is Eero Ettala.
And we're teaching you backside fives today, which is a fun trick and
my favorite one.
And my favorite one as well. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Eero Ettala.
Backside five, let's do this. Heikki's going. See, okay, check out his arms. Okay, good speed, and now here we go. Good poke, good landing, perfect. Heikki's the man.
You want to be a little bit on your toe edge, but not too much, because then you like lose all the speed when you go to start to spin. Have your weight on your toe edge a little bit, and then right when the lip comes, just turn your head, just end of the lip, just turn your head like here, and your shoulders.
When you're in the air and you're grabbing indie, you actually, as soon as you get past the point, backside 360, you can spot your landing and still hold your grab and kind of, that could be the part when you should kind of let go and just spot the landing and then just turn your body into backside five, which is really easy to land then, you know, because you have already enough time in the air to spot it, you know, so you actually know where you're going to be landing and then it's easy.
Yeah, if you know how to do a backside threes, on a backside five you just have to pop a little bit harder.
And just have a little bit more spin, you know, on the lip.
Yeah, and remember just when you span a 360, just keep your shoulders and head going still to the five, so that gives you the extra 180.
All the work is actually on the lip, how fast you're gonna start spinning and all that stuff, you know. There's some stuff you can do in the air, you know, just like get the right pokes and stuff, and you're not gonna actually like force the spin faster if you like feel like you're gonna come up short, you know. But I think this is the main part where you gotta focus on doing. We're doing this trick on this. There's probably 50 footer or 40 footer, you know. It doesn't always have to be the biggest jumps. There's like 10 feet jumps and all these jumps at the resorts, you know. Just go for the smallest one first and then like just progress it and then go on bigger ones later on, you know, as soon as you feel safe on the trick. Like we learn our stuff on the small stuff as well, you know. Yeah. We wouldn't go like going crazy double corks in this thing, you know. We just no way.
Hey, how's it going? Steve Fisher here, coming at you from Breckenridge, Colorado, and today I will be walking you through the backside 540 in the half pipe. A little continuation from Heikki and Eero off of the jumps, so I guess I'm going to be explaining the difference. So you're going to be dropping in with as much speed as you feel comfortable with to start. Sit on your heel edge, you know, at a decent angle. You don't want to be going too straight up. You don't want to be going too far down the hill. Probably about this angle right here. Booyah. That'll give you some pretty good amplitude and definitely enough distance traveled to make it legit. You're going to stay on your heels the whole way, or at least that's what I do. Some guys like to go flat on the board, but I find that it's easiest on your heels. Heel edge all the way up the wall. You're gonna wait until you get about to your back binding to start throwing it. Otherwise you'll pop to the flat and you're dead. And it sucks. Trust me, I've done it a few times. You definitely don't want to go in too hard. You know, just a little bit of edge work. It's where the forward lean comes in. So you wait till about your back binding, and that's when you can start the rotation. And that's about it. Depending on the pipe wall, if it's a little verty, definitely no pop whatsoever. Otherwise you'll be hurting. So you just ride it off smooth, you know, pretty much like you're riding it off a jump, except it's a bit more transition. So, you know, you just have to be that much more patient. And, you know, I definitely like to start the rotation with my shoulders. And that way, you know, you're way off axis. It's not quite a McTwist, it's not quite flat. The come around on the landing, you know, you'll definitely be a little bit angled. Just set it right down on top into your next wall where you can boost the front side air or front seven, whatever your little heart desires. Progression in snowboarding is definitely at a high level, so be careful out there and have fun with the backside five.
This is Jussi Alksen, and we're gonna go over board slide to switch frontside board slide. So the first step is just to get your speed right. Then the main thing is just approach the rail straight. Because if you come angled, it's harder to stay straight all the way to the end. So the board slide, you want to lean a little bit more this way. It's easier to pop the 180. When you're sliding towards the place where you need to pop the 180, you want to bend your knees a little so you can snap the nice 180. If you go too slow, it's hard to pop the 180 because you don't really have the momentum off the flat. So if you want to come, just carry enough speed that you kind of need to get a little pop. So we're gonna show this one more time as it's kind of crucial for this trick. First of all, you have weight on your back foot, and you're gonna start rotating your shoulders. That way, this part you're just gonna turn hips pretty much to switch frontside board slide. And that way you're gonna make it easy for yourself. And you wanna bend your knees a little bit so you can snap a nice ollie, 180 to switch frontside. When I get to switch frontside board slide, I like to do it that I can see where I'm going over my shoulder. So I like to keep my shoulders kind of like this, looking at end of the rail, so I know what's going on. You just keep looking all the way end of the rail, and then you just come off nice and smooth. You can pop a little ollie, or if you want, you can just turn it and land it regular. You can even try it on the flat on the snow. Kind of feel it out, just go kind of board slide and then hop 180 and feel it out, and when you feel more comfortable you can make it to the flat box, and then from there come to flat down. Just the learning tricks in general, like you got to take it pretty easy. There's no rush, there's no point just trying things that you're not able to do, because you're just going to take you out, get hurt, and then you're not going to have fun winter. So just work your way up and have fun and be safe.
Hey, I'm Jamie Anderson, and I'm going to show you guys how to do a tail slide 270 out. One of the first steps for the tail slide 270 out is the lip. You want to make sure you're coming in at a little bit of an angle off your heels so that you kind of start your spin a little bit early. So you come off your heels, and you're going to come, and you want to be pressing. Skirt, dirt, 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 dirt. You want to stay in one motion too. You don't want to get all like jigger, jagger, and huck it. You want to like come on and then be in one motion. At the very end, you'll feel it coming if you have it. And then right about here, you want to pop a little bit. And you'll be like, chink, boom, stomp it. Chink, boom, stomp it. Yeah, so when you're coming around, just make sure you don't over-rotate too much. Just do it a little bit less than what you think. And right when you come around, you'll be landing a teeny bit on your toes, and you should be able to ride away. Before you try it on a rail, you could just like jib around on the snow on your tail and just practice little 270s out like on snow or on a little hill. And then maybe try it on a box or something first just to get the hang of it. And then whenever you're ready, just take it to a mellow rail like this one. You'll do good.
This is Brian Fox. I'm going to show you frontside sevens off your toes with an indie grab. Once you get pretty close to the lip, once you start going up, get on your flat base. Flat base it all the way to the top until maybe the last 2 to 3 feet, and just put a little bit of pressure on your toes. Don't dig it hard, but just a little bit of pressure so you can pop, and it'll float you pretty good. You can get higher in the air and bag some mass airtime. Keep your shoulders super flat, and instead of dropping the shoulder, tuck your head into your front shoulder this way. It'll keep your board super flat. It'll make it really easy to spot your landings. Probably start off with frontside 3s and frontside 5s, and you'll just get the hang of it. And once you get the hang of it, a frontside 7 is just popping a little bit harder off the lip. Keep your head tucked into your front shoulder. Kind of spot your landing through there, and Once you get to 630, you're gonna be able to look straight through your legs, spot your landing, and put your board down on your toe edge and ride away easy. The biggest trick to this trick is the spinning off your toes. You're gonna wanna practice it on little jumps a lot before you take it to a big jump, because you don't wanna get thrown into a frontside rodeo or front flip or whatever. You just wanna get real comfortable with spinning frontside off your toes and take it to a bigger jump and learn frontside 7 off your toes, indie grab.